getting a late start to the vlog today because I was waiting for a wire for my microphone, but it never came, and it's not gonna come till late, so it was kind of stupid. But it's a beautiful day in Southern California. I mean, if you can see it, those poppies out in the back, everybody's coming to visit, even though we're in quarantine and we're not supposed to visit. They're still doing it, so that just goes to show we're in California. But we're gonna be driving down to the city of Santa Clarita today, where my office is, and getting some paperwork. But I thought I'd bring you along for the ride down. So I had this whole video of me driving down here to go pick up my paperwork from work, and the phone got too hot in the windshield because it's like the hottest day in California this year, and it shut it off within 8 minutes, so I missed everything. So the voice quality is probably pretty crap anyway because it's just an iPhone speaker, and I got a new speaker waiting at home. So I'm just gonna flip this thing around and show you my drive home. This is on my way home, and it's actually where Paul Walker's storage unit was, and this is right where he passed away. It's pretty sad, but I pass this every day on my way to work and on my way home. I just thought that was kind of interesting. There's all the burnout marks you can see on the street of people commemorating his death. Okay, so I was waiting to shoot the rest of this video until I got my connection from my phone to my new microphone, but USPS is lame and my package is still not here, and it's supposedly supposed to be here, but it's going to be dark soon. I want to finish this, but this is the new microphone so I don't sound like a dying cat on the screen. And shout out Modelo. Alright, so on the way home, you probably couldn't tell it in that time lapse, but I started to misfire. And I thought I changed the spark plug so it would be okay, but it's still not okay. So I think it's my MSD ignition coil. So we are going to be putting the stock one back on, and then we'll check it and go from there.
When you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when I let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? 'Cause when I let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining?
Okay, so there's the stock one put back in. It's only 4 bolts and a plug, and I didn't want to make a how-to video because it's only 4 bolts. It's just a coil. Well, 4 bolts and a plug, and this is the MSD one, and it was misfiring as soon as I put it on, but it was so small, it only happened once in a while, that I didn't think it was a big deal. And it was a big deal because after I put new spark plugs in, it still kept happening, and the problem just got worse. So we put the stock one in, and I'm going to take it for a test drive and see if I fixed it. The car is back to warm, and we're going to find out if it's still misfiring. I think it was the MSD coil. So the coil was probably a little bit faster, but oh my goodness, why is there so many people? It's quarantine. There's like more people than I've ever seen in my entire life on this road in the middle of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're still coming. I'm stuck in my neighborhood. I'm not leaving. Alright, that feels good. This is horrible. As soon as I got into boost, it would start backfiring and sputtering all over the place. So that was that. Oh my goodness, and there's all the people. Maybe on the way back I'll just show you. It's supposed to, wow, my goodness. Oh, GT3 RS. Woo. Now that's fast. Cool. Yeah, there's so many people there, but I think I fixed it. And I mean, MSD is a good product, but I'm not trying to say they're bad or anything, but it's not stock, and stock will, I mean, aftermarket, it might perform better and be faster sometimes, but it's never going to have the reliability as the stock piece. You got to think the manufacturers put these cars out so they would run and they would last, and aftermarket, or you're going solely for performance, so it's not necessarily all about reliability. So sometimes those aftermarket pieces they're race oriented, so they'll never, the reliability is focused on. So that's just what you get when you get performance parts. But the stock one works. I'm just gonna keep it like this, and it's gonna be nice. And while we're here, my plans for the channel, I mean, that was what this vlog was supposed to be about anyway, but I was gonna have it kind of focused on the SRT to begin with, but I just feel like my Mustang, the Foxbody, I'm gonna be putting more money into it, and I'm be putting more time into it, so I'm gonna be focusing on that for the next couple videos. And like, I have a 5-lug swap coming, and then I have a standalone ECU coming, and I'm gonna tune the car myself, and I'll show you the process because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to tuning cars, but I'm gonna learn. And the old motor that's in it right now, if it blows up, it blows up. I'm not too worried about it. So the new motor that goes in, that's what I'm getting the tune ready for anyway. So there's a lot of room to play with before I get to the new motor. So I'd like to make all my mistakes, everything with the old motor that's in the Mustang right now, and then when I have the new motor in, I won't be as finicky about it and so scared of what's going to happen. I'll be more, what would you call it, confident in what I'm doing. So that'll be it. That's the Mustang aspect. The thing I want to do on the channel is build a drift car, because it just looks so fun to me. I just see people online like Adam LZ and TJ Hunt, and they're just drifting, and it looks super fun. And I live like 15 minutes away from Willow Springs, and it's like one of the best tracks in the world to drift on, and they have classes and everything. I just need a car. So I don't want to drift the Mustang, because if I beat it up anymore, my dad will kill me. And SRT's front wheel drive, that's out, and I'm gonna keep the SRT stock unless I can find a stage 3 kit for this car. I'm gonna keep it stock, but I'm not getting off track or topic. So, but I would really like to build a drift car, and I'm way open to suggestions. It's something I will be doing in the future for sure, and I just want to do something cool, and I want to do it right, and so I'll be doing all the research to make sure it is right while I am building it. But that's just one thing I want to do with the channel. And for the Mustang, I have a built motor for it. A built R302 block with a 4-bolt main, all forged internals. And I'm going to do a whole video about that, because it's a really cool block in how it was built. I had it custom, not the block, but I had the pistons custom made, and it's all forged. It's just a really cool block. It's going in my Mustang. I spent way too much money on it, just like everything with cars. The Mustang too, I was going to do a turbo kit on it, and I know a lot of people are installing the On3 Turbo Systems kit, and I've heard good reviews. I just don't know if it'll handle the horsepower I'm going to throw at it. I mean, that motor that I have is already going to be at 500 horsepower, naturally aspirated. It needs something more, so I want to know for sure that that setup's going to handle the power. Otherwise, I'll go a different route. If anybody knows about that, let me know, and that'd be much appreciated. I mean, the motor is built for boost. It's at 9-to-1 compression. It's everything's set up for a turbo, and that's what I want, a big turbo with big power. And I want that car to run 9 seconds at the quarter mile. That's what I want out of it. I just want to be able to cruise it around with AC 9-second quarter miles when I go to the track. That's what I want. So that's the end of today's vlog. I'm just gonna be getting ready for work tomorrow, or on Monday, and that just is me looking at plans. And while I'm doing it, I'm gonna have my Modelo, because it just makes life better. So for whoever wants to know, this is what I'm doing. I haven't said it yet, but I am a land surveyor, so these areas, I have to go and map those areas. And I will be doing that Monday, but I got to get ready for it, and so I got to go over all this. Thanks again for tuning in to today's vlog. I got big things in store for the future, and please like and subscribe if you made it to the end of the video, and thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. But now that I said that, it's time to end, and it is Modelo time. All the way down there, and I see that it's not recording. I'm gonna be pissed.